If you've been receiving an unfortunate message from the NHS, like you've been applying to work as an international nurse in the UK and you've been receiving an unfortunate message and you want to be congratulated, you want to get an interview invite, watch this video. Yes, I'm going to talk about 5 things why you've been receiving that unfortunate message. Also, what to do to get that interview invite. If this is what you like to know about, sit down and watch this video to the end. Hi guys, I'm so happy today. You guys have been so wonderful, so good, and thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. Thank you to all my subscribers. Like, we're on our way to 100 subscribers. Yay! I'm so happy. I made it this far. It's because of you guys. Thank you. So like I said before, in this video today, so many persons have sent me email that they've been receiving an unfortunate message. I decided to make this video. There are 5 things I explained in this video. The number 1 thing is you knowing the core values of NHS. NHS England, they have their own core values, and NHS Scotland have their own core values here. Okay, why do you need to know these core values? Because for NHS Scotland, you know guys, you're not going to write an interview. What you need to write is your personal statement. And in this personal statement, they really want you to write extensively about what you can do, what you're capable of, what you can offer to this patient, because they are looking for that nurse that will make a difference. You just have to tell them what you can do, what makes you different from other people before they can invite you for an interview. So when you know the core values of the NHS, you'll be able to incorporate this in what you're writing. It's like when you're writing a CV, you're telling them about yourself, what you can offer. So if you don't know about the core values of the NHS, you won't be able to write the best personal statement. Have you seen why you need to know this? So that when you are applying, when you're writing, you'll be able to know what to write and how to write it. What are the core values of NHS England? It's almost the same thing with NHS Scotland. For the NHS England, we have compassion, improving lives, respect and dignity, working together for patients. Everyone counts. When they mean everyone, like every patient, you do not discriminate. Commitment to quality of care. So when you're writing about your personal statement and you link it to the NHS core value that you're a compassionate nurse, that you respect your patient, no matter the pronouns of the patient, you do not discriminate. You can give an example of when it happens. I'm not telling you to write what didn't happen, guys. Don't get me wrong. Like when you were working, how you showed compassion, how you worked together with your team for the patient to recover. So that's teamwork. Core values of the NHS Scotland. We have compassion and care, dignity and respect, openness, honesty and responsibility, quality and teamwork. You can give them example of where you've played teamwork in your previous place of work or where you are currently working. How this has helped the patient to recover fully and the patient was discharged on time. How this teamwork help you guys to achieve your set organizational goals. When you're able to write things like this, it's in line with the core values of the NHS and you stand a chance of being selected. The second thing you need to know is the core values of the hospital you want to apply to. In England, each hospital is an NHS on its own, while in Scotland, they do it region by region. Maybe in a region you have like 6 hospitals, they will be under the same NHS. These hospitals now have their own core values, different from the general NHS Scotland core values. When you've seen the advert for an international nurse, before you apply, go to Google, check the core values of that hospital. There is every possibility. When you get to the personal statement, they will tell you to explain to them why you need to work for this organization, relating it to the hospital's core values. Know the core value of that hospital you are applying to, understand it, Try to link it to your own personal experience in your previous place of work or where you're currently working. Then you'll be able to write an outstanding personal statement that will get you that interview invite, guys. The third thing is making sure that the person's specification of that job is part of what you're writing in your personal statement. I've said this before in my previous video, the video I made about writing an outstanding personal statement. You know, when you're applying for a job, you will see this PDF attachment. That's what is expected of the applicant of this job. Maybe this is an international vacancy, and they said we're looking for a compassionate nurse, an enthusiastic nurse who is ready to learn, work under pressure, who is good in prioritizing, and is a good team player. If you don't read the person's specification of that job and you jump into writing your personal statement, guys, no one is going to take you. You will receive that unfortunate message. So my advice is for you to go through the person's specification of the job. Know what they want from the applicant, what they are looking for in you, like your qualities, the attribute they are looking for in that applicant. Understand what is expected of you. Then write a good personal statement that will get you your dream job. The fourth advice, or the fourth thing you would do to get that dream job, is explaining those career breaks very well. Maybe you worked for 2 years, you stopped working for 6 months, later you got a job and started working again. When you're looking for this international job, you're filling your applications, they will ask you to fill where you have worked, how many years, and what your responsibilities were. Just for you to explain what you were doing within that career break. You were not working, you were not studying, what were you doing? Just explain it. Don't leave it vacant, okay, guys? Then if you were studying, you have to tell them and make sure you have the evidence, because whatever you're doing, you have to give them evidence. Some persons don't write it. These little things can make them tell you, unfortunately, this space has been filled up. But when you do the right thing, guys, you'll be able to get the interview invite of your dream job. And you know, here, the Western world, they want you to be transparent, say the truth. Nobody is discriminating you. Once you tell them what happened, you have evidence. If they want to take you, they take you. So if they do not take you, it's not because of that. Yeah, because anything can happen at any time. You can decide to stay at home to take care of your child or take care of your family. It's possible. It's just for you to tell them. The fifth advice is never you lie in your application. Yeah, some persons might tell you to put, I've worked for 20 years in this hospital, I've worked for 10 years in this hospital, so that when you come, your salary is going to be bulky or huge. My advice is not to tell lies when you're doing this application, guys. Write something that you have done, how many years you've worked, what you can defend when you're being called upon. Sometimes when you tell lies, the HR, they've been trained to dictate lies. They've been trained to know when someone is not doing the right thing at the right time. So that's why you don't need to tell lies. When you do all these things, I believe and I know you're going to get that your interview invite. The last but not the least, you have to pray. I don't know, you might be watching this video and you don't believe in God, but me, actually, I believe in God. I know that God is able to do what no man can do. So when you've done all this, you still pray. Keep on believing in God. And I know God is going to help you out to perfect it. If you're a believer like me, you're a Christian, you believe in God, keep on believing in Him, keep on praying, and God is going to perfect it for you. So guys, do this and thank me later. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. You guys are really wonderful and amazing. I can't thank you enough. See you in my next video. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye.